Hello guys, have a great afternoon to everybody. Good afternoon. You know, Miss Sumit with you from Speakwell, and today I am going to deliver a speech which is more important in our life, money or education. So, if I personally say, then education is more important than money. Why I am saying like this? I have many facts by which I can prove that education is more important than money. So let's start it. You know, guys, if we are educated, then we can be respected everywhere, and you know, education is that thing by which we can be respected, which develop our mind. And you know, if we are educated, then we can paying our job and we can earn money. And you know, guys, if you know, I would like to say tell you two saying that if we spend money, then money decrease, but if we spend education, then education decrease. In this saying, we find that education is more important than money, and education is very crucial for in our life. And second saying is that saying is that you know, people saves money, but if education saves peoples. You know, in this saying also we find that education is more important in our life. Do you know why I'm saying like this? Let me tell you. You know, guys, when people's in any situation, then education helps there, knowledge helps there, not money helps there. And you know, if we are educated, then we know that how to live in a society and how to behave with elders, whether that is elders or a small boy. And if we are educated, then we can crack an exam. We can crack any exam, and we can pass an exam. So in the light of my mind, I think education is better than money and in our life. So that's bring to in my presentation. Thank you for listening and attention me. If you have any question, then you can feel free to ask me. And I would like to invite all of you to join this conversation. Thank you.
Well, Mr. Sumit, whatever you said in your presentation, I am totally disagree with you. Why do I disagree with you? I have a lot of reason behind it. In your presentation, you said that you means education is more important than money. But in my point, as I know that, then education is not important for in our life. Money is more important for in our life. And I would like to keep one example. Suppose that if education is more important, then why our Modi is distribute money in the lockdown? Our Modi need to distribute education. If our Modi distribute education, that means more and more people are educated. And then could you please tell me, and in these times, many people are saying that money is just like a piece of paper. Then why all the parents want to be our children get a lot of education?
Mr. Vikas, your question was very smartly, but I would like to reply of this questions, Mr. Vikas. I know that our government gives the peoples money to enjoy, to serve their family or for anything, because you know, education is not that thing by which we can share to anybody. If we want, then we can share, and we can't give that education to hand by hand. And you know, our government has provided us many schools. By that schools we can take knowledge and we can get education by that schools.
Well, that's I feel agree with you in your point. And my second point is that if you think that education is more important for in our life, then I would like to say that you also in your presentation said that many things about education. By the education we can respected by each and every person. Yeah. But you also know Bill Gates, Mukesh Ambani, he has a lot of money, and he is also respected by the many people. And in your presentation you also say that if you spend money, then money decrease. If you spend education, then our education will be increased. Then, but I would like to keep one example. Suppose that if you spend the money in any business, that means on that time your money is decreased. I agree with you that. But in the coming of future time, if that your business will be success, then you can you can increase our more and more money. Then how can you say that if you spend the money, that means our money decrease, and if you spend knowledge, then that means your knowledge increase?
Because I would like to go in that point by which point you have said in the firstly. you said that Bill Gates and Mukesh Ambani are also respected because they are also educated. Not only they are richest person.
But he has a he has a lot of knowledge. I believe that. I agree with that. But he has a more money than education. And could you please tell me my second point answer?
Mr. Vikas, you said that if we spend our money in the business and our money increase, that's also right. But if we spend education also, then also our education increase. And if you spend money in the business, then also your money increase. Not in the all way, but education increase in the all way.
Yeah, Mr. I have one point, and I would like to keep it. Suppose that in these times, if you want to get education, that means you need to money in a school. If you went to in a school and if you want to get admission, that means you need to have money. And in these times you are reading just before of one reason to get a lot of money. Education is just like a middle thing, but money is just like a side things. And if you don't have a side, I means if you want to get admission, then you need to have money. If you have a lot of knowledge, if you use that knowledge due to the money, then what's your opinion about this point?
Mr. Vikas,
may I add here something?
yeah, of course.
Mr. Sumit, can you please tell me, do you know about Mukesh Ambani? Mukesh Ambani has a house which name is Entil, and which if you sell that house, then you get 13,000 crore. Why didn't our government stop him to make his house? Why did he make his house with that many rupees? Our government should ask to him that why are you spending with your making house? Why don't you spend that money in any poor people? Because on that time our government had to take money, and they take bribe more and more, and that's why they shut up his mouth.
Mr. Sumit, it's their choice. It's their choice to spend their money on anyone. Government should think that government will send money to poor people and help poor people. It's a choice of those people who are richest. If they want to spend this money on the poor people, then they'll do this. And if they want to spend this money on the making house, then they spend their money on the making house.
Yeah, Mr. Sumit,
We can't do anything in this situation.
Yeah, Mr. Sumit, I agree with you that in this point. But my point is that if education is more important, then could you please tell me why 57% of poor people are weeping due to the only money? Why?
Please pardon me.
I would like to want to know that if education is more important for in our life, then could you please tell me why 57% of Indian people are weeping due to the money?
Because they don't have money and they want to eat food.
No, yeah, this is right. Then could you please tell me 57% of Indian people are weeping due to the money. Then how can you say that education is more important for our life?
Mr. Vikas, in the only one or two cases, money will help us, not in the all cases.
And Mr. Sumit, can you please tell me why the people of India go in foreign country? Why?
For earning money.
Only for the money, because they feel that our India means our India don't have a lot of money, and that's why we are facing that many problems. And what is the need of education? If many people, I want to tell you example. There are uncle, means my uncle. He has a lots of education. He has first year of BA. Then also he get a business. Why?
Mr. Sumit, they go in the foreign country for earning money. You know, in our country there are no couples of jobs which they can do, and you know they go there and they do their like as servants means a servant's job, not in the high job.